In this video, we're diving into how to safely add tracking scripts and custom code to your WordPress site using the WP Code. What's going on, everyone? My name is Eric Hunsaker, and on this channel, we cut through the fluff to help you build your first website and keep it running smoothly. Now, if you've ever pasted code into your theme's functions.php file and crossed your fingers hoping that you didn't break something, this is going to make your life a whole lot easier. Today, we'll look at how WP Code works, what it actually protects you from and what it doesn't, which features are free versus paid, and whether it's truly the safest way to manage tracking scripts. Adding tools like Google Analytics, Metapixel, Google Ads conversion tracking, chat widgets, or verification tags is something almost every site owner eventually does. The problem is that WordPress doesn't give beginners a clean, centralized place to manage all that. So people end up editing theme files directly, and that's where things can go wrong. WP Code was built to solve that exact problem. Instead of editing your theme, you manage code snippets inside your dashboard in a structured way. But let's break this down carefully and see how it actually compares to the alternatives. Why editing theme files can be risky. WordPress itself is primarily built in PHP with HTML, CSS, and JavaScript powering the front end. When you want to extend functionality, you typically need to add custom code somewhere in your theme or via a plugin. One of the most common beginner moves is opening the parent theme's functions.php file and pasting code directly into it. Now, technically this works, but it comes with two major risks. First, syntax errors. A missing bracket, semicolon, or a misplaced character in PHP can cause a fatal error. In some cases, WordPress will enter recovery mode. In other cases, you may temporarily lose access to the site until the code is removed. Second, update loss. If you edit a parent theme directly, your changes can be overwritten the next time that theme updates. This is why developers recommend using a child theme if you're going to modify theme level code. Now, to be fair, using a properly configured child theme is a safe and legitimate solution, but not everyone wants to set that up. And most small business owners just want to paste in a tracking script without touching PHP files at all. That gap is where code management plugins like WP Code come in handy. Introducing WP Code, a structured way to manage code snippets. WP Code began as a simple plugin called Insert Headers and Footers. Its original purpose was straightforward. Let users paste scripts into the header or footer without editing theme files. Since then, it has evolved into a more comprehensive snippet management tool. Today, WP Code allows you to create and manage snippets in multiple formats, including PHP, HTML, JavaScript, CSS, plain text. Now, the core concept is simple. Instead of editing theme files, you create a snippet inside WP Code. You choose the snippet type, define where it runs, and activate it. The code is stored in the database, not inside your theme, so it won't disappear if you update or switch themes. If something breaks, you can deactivate the snippet from the dashboard without editing files manually. As of recent WordPress repository data, WP Code has over 1 million active installs, making it one of the most widely used snippet plugins available. What safety actually means here? Now, when we talk about WP Code being safer, it's important to define that clearly. WP Code includes built-in error protection designed to reduce the likelihood that a faulty snippet will completely take down your site. For example, when adding PHP snippets, the plugin attempts to prevent execution of code that contains obvious fatal errors. However, this is not a 100% guarantee against every possible error scenario. WordPress itself also includes recovery mode for fatal errors, so WP Code adds a layer of protection, but it doesn't make custom PHP risk-free. The real safety benefit is structural. Snippets are isolated from your theme files. You can toggle them on and off instantly. They're organized in one central dashboard. You're not modifying core WordPress files. That organization alone reduces mistakes. Key features for managing code. One of the strongest features in WP Code is its conditional logic system, though it's important to note that advanced conditional logic is part of the pro version. With conditional logic, you can control when and where a snippet runs. For example, only on specific pages, only for logged in users, only on mobile devices, only for certain user roles. For tracking snippets, this can be helpful helpful if you don't want pixels firing site-wide. WPCode also gives you two primary insertion methods. Auto insert. This places code automatically in predefined locations, such as a site-wide header, a site-wide footer, before or after posts, other structured hook locations. This is ideal for analytics and marketing pixels. Short code placement. This gives you precise placement control without writing PHP hooks. The plugin also includes snippet organization and filtering, code type selection, status toggling, active and inactive. In pro versions, you get additional features, such as revision history, scheduling, so start and end dates for snippets, private cloud snippet library, built-in conversion pixel integrations, code generators for post types and schema. The cloud library allows you to store reusable snippets and apply them across multiple sites. While this isn't real-time automatic syncing across all sites, it does make reusing code significantly easier. Step by step, adding Google Analytics. All right, so let's talk through a practical example here. First, install and activate WPCode from the WordPress plugin repository. Once activated, you'll see a code snippets menu in the dashboard. Click Add Snippet. You can either choose a pre-built template or create a custom snippet. For something like Google Analytics tracking, you would typically select a new HTML snippet, paste your tracking script into the editor, and choose Auto Insert. Select header as the placement, then save the snippet. Toggle it to active. That's it. If you later decide to pause tracking, you simply toggle it off. No file editing required. The same process applies to adding custom CSS or JavaScript. For PHP snippets, you would select PHP as the snippet type. Just keep in mind that PHP modifications always require careful testing. Pricing and plans. So the free version of WPCode includes basic snippet management, header and footer insertion, basic placement options, limited snippet library access. For many small websites, this is enough. Paid plans unlock additional features, including advanced conditional logic, revision history, snippet scheduling, cloud snippet library, conversion pixel integrations, access controls, and code generators. Now, taking a look at some of their paid plans, they have 4 different plans. So they have the basic plan starting at $49 per year, the plus plan starting at $99 per year, the pro plan starting at $199 per year, and the bundle plan starting at $349 per year. Now, I'll go ahead and pause the screen here so you can go ahead and look at some of the differences between all of these different plans. And if you want to get started with WPCode, just click the link down below in the description to get started. Pros, cons, and alternatives. Starting with the pros. The biggest advantage of WPCode is organization. Instead of hunting through theme files or remembering where you inserted a snippet 6 months ago, everything lives in one dashboard. Super beginner friendly, but still flexible enough for intermediate users. The header footer insertion alone makes it a strong option for tracking scripts. The pro features like scheduling and revision history add meaningful workflow improvements. Now for the cons. Some of the most powerful features are locked behind paid plans. If you deactivate the plugin, all snippets managed through it will stop executing. While WPCode adds error handling, safeguards, running custom PHP still carries inherent risk. And for pure analytics, there are alternatives like Google Sitekit that may be simpler if you only need Google services. Alternatives worth considering. We have 2 notable alternatives to include. Code snippets. This is a popular, lightweight plugin focused primarily on PHP snippet management. Super straightforward and widely used, but it's less focused on marketing integrations. Another one is WP Codebox. This is more developer-oriented with advanced editing capabilities and cloud storage. It may appeal more to agencies or advanced users. Now, if your only goal is adding Google Analytics, you might also consider Google Sitekit, official plugin from Google that integrates analytics, Search Console, and more without manually pasting scripts. The right tool just depends on your use case. So is WPCode the safest way? WPCode provides a structured, user-friendly way to manage tracking scripts and custom snippets without editing theme files directly. That structural separation alone reduces risk and improves organization. Now, is it completely risk-proof? No plugin can make arbitrary PHP execution perfectly safe. But for most WordPress users, especially beginners, it's significantly safer than editing parent theme files manually. If you frequently add tracking scripts, run marketing campaigns, or customize your site with snippets, WPCode WPCode gives you centralized control and flexibility. For simple, analytics-only setups, lighter solutions may work just fine. Now, if you want to get started with WPCode, we've got that link for you down in the description below. This is an affiliate link, which means we do earn a small commission when you use it at no extra cost to you. These commissions really help support the channel and allow us to continue to create free content just like this. So if you end up using them, we thank you so much in advance. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss another video. Here on the channel, we make videos on how to create websites, explore different website builders, discuss domain names, and so much more, so be sure to subscribe. But other than that, thanks so much for watching. We'll see you in the next video.